Hey guys, welcome back to the Stacking with Stack mini audio series podcast. Today I got a special guest for you guys. My brother Jonathan Powell is coming in. It's going to be an epic interview. I need you guys to buckle up, get ready for this one because we're coming in hot on this episode. Jonathan's pulling up any minute, guys. Be ready.
She's gonna keep teaching me until I learn. Reasons till I get back. She's gonna keep teaching me until I learn. Nobody knows what's killing me. It's been my turn. When will I learn?
Listen, we're going to have a special epic interview today. I told y'all I had a special guest for y'all, right? My brother Jonathan. I'm telling you, he's pulling up any second right now. When Jonathan comes through, it's going to be another fire entrepreneur interview. I do these interviews all the time. I have special guests coming on daily, sometimes weekly, right? These people come in all the time, but I think Jonathan actually just pulled up, right? I'm about to pass him the mic, and I want him to introduce himself because this is going to be a legendary interview, guys. Jonathan, thank you for coming, man. Over to you. Can you please introduce yourself, man? Over to you, brother.
Man, thank you so much. It is a real honor and a privilege to just get a few moments to be with an icon. I mean, you know, I'm just glad you know my name, but I'm just Jonathan Powell. I am the owner and CEO and all of that of Powellology Inc. I'm like you, man. I do a little bit of everything. I'm trying to conquer the world, one nation at a time.
I love that, Jonathan. Let's go.
It's good stuff.
So, Jonathan, my first question for you, man, on the podcast, and thank you for coming on, is what does collaboration mean to you, and how do you use it in your industry, man? What's collaboration to you, and how do you use it in your industry? Over to you, brother.
Collaboration, sincerely, is it's the currency of the future and the today. And if you're going to work in any form of the marketplace in this season right now, you're going to have to collaborate. You're going to have to connect. You're going to have to find individuals that will watch this support your weaknesses. And in that, you find you can become a stronger unit and a stronger force to conquer bigger goals. That's what I'm working with. In my line of work and what I'm doing, I am really a bridge builder. I'm connecting individuals from across party lines so that they can create real change and real development within the community.
Ooh-wee, I told y'all I had a special guest. Didn't I tell y'all Jonathan was coming in here? It's nothing but fire when we do this. So look, Jonathan, my next question for you is, man, what's some advice that you tell someone that wants to do exactly what you're doing? Bridge building, the connection. I mean, he's a fashion guy. If you guys go to Jonathan's Instagram, man, he's fashioned out. So what do you tell people that want to do something similar to what you're doing, and what's some advice you can give to some people, bro? Over to you.
I tell individuals all the time, you've got to tap into what's authentically you. When you tap into you find that inside of you is the well of opportunities that will connect. Once you tap into who you are, I'm telling you, everything that you need starts coming to you. You've just got to find what the authentic aspect of you is. Tap into the authenticity, and really, and authenticity is what is going to create all of the prosperity that you need.
Ooh-wee, creating that prosperity, Jonathan. I love that. told y'all these fire
Yeah.
entrepreneur interviews, they're always going to go in. So look, my next question for you, Jonathan, is, man, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with all this stuff? I know you're ripping and running, you're going, but have you ever thought about the future? Where do you see yourself going, and how you going to scale? Over to you, man.
Well, oh man, I really am hoping within the next 2 to 3 years to be opening some serious business on the West Coast. I want to expand over there, and then within that 5 year mark, I'm really believing for some more international business over in Europe and doing some things there, connecting even more my constituency, my clientele with more of the portals that will take them to the next part of the future.
Ooh, yeah, it's all about that portal of the future. All these tools, they're at your fingertips, so start using them ASAP. Jonathan, my next question for you is, how do you stay above the trends and the innovations nowadays? Everything's always moving so fast. Everything's always advancing. How do you stay above the trends and the new innovations that are coming out every day? Over to you.
I tell you, the way to do it is by leading from the future. My mentor, Dr. Jordan, has taught me that. I'm taking that thing all across the country. Listen, you've got to lead from the future. The only way to stay ahead is to lead from the future. I don't follow trends, I create them.
We ain't following trends. Y'all hear Jonathan? We're creating them. Damn.
Yeah.
So look, Jonathan,
That's
I got
the
another.
only reason,
Come
man.
on, man. You going in right now. My next question for you, Jonathan, is how do you manage risk? Everybody is taking risk every day as a business owner, entrepreneur. How do you manage your risk, and how do you go about them? Everybody's always ripping and running. All of us are always having things to do. But how do you manage the risk as an entrepreneur? Over to you.
Well, I believe that again, it taps back into your authenticity. When you are tapped into what you do authentically, you connect with individuals. I also said you staff your weaknesses. So what you're able to do is look and forecast where things are going. You've got to be prepared for the ups and the downs. And you ensure that by doing the proper, what I call, well, we all call it insurance. How do you do those insurances? By preparing. You put things aside. You start putting things in the future. You actually start preparing for the worst before it happens so that you always have cushions. So you've got to really get into forecasting. That's another thing that I deal with, is forecasting individuals into what the future is. You've got to get someone who knows what it is and can tell you what it is. You will only do that by getting into the future.
Get into the future. Y'all hear Jonathan. He's dropping nothing but gems. Get into the future. So, Jonathan, I have another question for you, and my audience is going to want to know. I'm going to want to know. Now, do you remember any challenges or setbacks that you learned from that made you better for the future? Let me say this again. Have you learned anything from any challenges or setbacks that made you better for the future? Over to you, man.
Absolutely. Let me tell you this. I lost it all. And the only way I knew I could do it was by building it all over again. When you are a builder, all you know how to do is build. Even when they break it, you'll still build it.
Woo! Build it. Yo, Jonathan, building it up, man. Come on, building it. We have to stay. That's why I love being around powerful individuals that love to build. You have to start building, right? So, Jonathan, why did you say, man, have you built any teams? What's up with the build? How important is a foundation? Have you built anything yourself, man? Talk about what you build. I see you all over the internet, man. Talk to me.
I am in the building of relationships. What I have been doing over the course of these years is building relationships. And that doesn't always come in financial currency, but it is a currency. Because watch this. What your money can't do, relationship can. When you have relationships,
say that again. Bring that
people,
back, Jonathan. Say that again, man.
Man, listen. what your money cannot do, relationship can. People will charge you at top dollar. But when you have relationship, they'll say, hey, I believe in what you're doing. I want to collaborate with what you're doing. So let's do this together. Let's share the risk together. I'm telling you, this is how you do it. You've got to get into the currency of relationship.
The currency of relationship. We might have to bring Jonathan up for another episode, just straight currency on relationships and how to maintain it. I love that, Jonathan. So my next question for you, man, is what inspired you to become an entrepreneur, and are you using long-term goals for your business? Over to you, man.
Well, I tell you, with this, it's been something that came really during the pandemic. The pandemic, a lot of this was birthed out during that time. I was doing this very casually, but I really got into aggressiveness with it. And now I'm forecasting, like I said, I'm doing some multiple offices in some different cities and really teaching people and duplicating what I do because I'm already ready for the next.
Come on, Jonathan. He's ready for the next. Jonathan, can you please tell my audience where to find you at on Instagram, anything else you want to say, your websites and anything like that, and how they can find you, man, because we're going to be on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, we're going to be on Amazon Audible section, so please tap in with, my audience and the people, man, and tell them where to find you at and how to tap in with you, man, and your Instagram and all that. Over to you, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share and to just, spar with greatness. Iron sharpens iron. So I'm very appreciative of the opportunity to be here with you. Anyone's looking for me, you can find me at my website is www.powellology. That's POWELLOGY.com. And then you can look at my Instagram. I am the Lord Powell. Right there on Instagram, you can find everything you need from me, from YouTube to podcasts to books to connecting and all of that, storytelling, content creating, all of those things that we do. Man, come and let's talk. Let's build. Let's collaborate, and let's lead from the future.
Wee, Jonathan, I appreciate you for coming up here. I told you guys, another fire entrepreneur interview. And it was epic, right? I told you guys, right? And if you guys want to become a guest on the podcast show, please listen to this ad. Appreciate you, Jonathan. If
you want to become a guest on the Stack Pack Podcast show, visit stackpackpodcast.com and check out the new episodes that are available online, and also schedule your day to come on the show at bookwithstack.com. Thank you for the endless support. Continue to watch Stack Pack Trailblaze with marketing, music production, and the media world.